Greetings. I'm Joshua Courtade, and I am the writer, director, and producer of the upcoming film Moon Ghost. And I wanted to take a moment just to kind of talk about the origin of the character Moon Ghost. Moon Ghost originally appeared in a series of stop-motion short films that I made back in 2015 and 2016. And I was really interested in getting into stop-motion animation. I've always been a fan of the medium. I just wanted to throw together something kind of quick and silly and just kind of fun. And I thought, well, if I want to do something with a ghost, I could just grab a Kleenex and draw a little face on it, and boom, I have a ghost. And I had these little astronaut figures, and I just kind of basically started playing, and I improvised this stop-motion sequence.
Baxter, did you find anything yet?
Well, I don't think so.
You know, I improvised the dialogue and did all the voices and edited it all together, and it's real rudimentary. It's a very, crude animation, but it was so much fun, and people seemed to like it, and I enjoyed it, so I ended up making, a whole bunch more of them. I did, 3 other ones after that. In the short films, Moon Ghost himself doesn't really have a super complex origin. Basically, these 3 astronauts, or 4 astronauts if you count the one back on the ship, find this temple or some kind of a weird, cave on the moon with markings around the entrance, and as they dig it up, Moon Ghost appears, and starts killing everybody. And then, comes to Earth and wreaks havoc, and then in these subsequent films goes to other places, goes to Mars, goes back in time and fights dinosaurs, ends up on a space station inhabited by sentient robots. It's nuts. As I was writing the feature film version, I realized I needed to actually flesh out a little bit more of the mythology of Moon Ghost. And so that was kind of a fun part of the process, was figuring out, all right, well, where did he come from? Why was he in this temple? And then there were other elements that came into it, like the idea of this green orb, this magical sort of orb that appears with Moon Ghost. And, what does it mean? And how does it connect to Moon Ghost's presence on Earth? And does it have something to do with stopping Moon Ghost and thwarting his rampage of destruction and, chowing down on people? So it was a lot of fun to really flesh that out and come up with sort of this, backstory for Moon Ghost and where he came from and where he's going. It's still silly and just kind of cheesy, but it was something that I knew I had to expand for the longer film. So that's the origin of the character of Moon Ghost, and it's going to be fun to see how it plays out in this film.